What goes into 3 and 9? 3. The 3, okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna upside down division.
I have been teaching algebra for 13 years.
You know what? I'm gonna put the 1x there.
On top of the teaching job, I also drive a bus part-time. I also do Lyft, I do Uber.
Well, there's a price surge.
I umpire Little League.
Hey, nice hit, bud. Time.
I believe that on top of my teaching and my coaching, that I've got 6 or 7 part-time jobs. It is getting harder and harder as a father. I've got a daughter, she's 6 years old now, and then I've got another one that's in 5th grade, and I look now and she's gonna be in middle school next year. I don't wanna miss her games. I don't wanna miss her plays at school. And I have. I've missed too many of them. When I have to hug them on a Thursday and say, you know what, I'll get to see you Sunday afternoon at church, it breaks your heart because it's not their fault. It's not my fault. It's the situation that we're in.
Have a seat. We will go over it together. Get a red pin when you're done, please. Mr. Collins blank. I was in banking for about 3 years until I decided that I wanted to go back to school for education. What blank? You've been doing an art class. 1 out of 10 people would say good job or good luck. We need more people like you. The other 9, they would laugh and say, obviously you don't ever want to own a home. You don't ever want to be able to support a family because obviously you don't want any kind of steady income. Danya, is it you managing tonight? I did not think I was gonna have to go back to my old college job. I told my manager multiple times, this is my last shift ever because I am gonna be a teacher, I'm gonna have my salary, everything's gonna go great. And then whenever I text her a few months ago, she's like, I told you. Can I grab you anything else right now? Yeah, thank you. I'll be right back, you're welcome. I'm waiting on my students sometimes or my students' parents or some of my old customers saying, why are you back? Are you not in education anymore? Did you realize that you're not making enough? The patio? Okay. It's, I wouldn't say embarrassing, but it's just more of a realization of how far Oklahoma needs to come to get educators what they need.
I like bright colors. They make me feel like happy. No, I've actually bought everything in this classroom. I mean, as far as decorations, as far as everything you see on the walls, the animals, the reading tent, I made the chairs. When they find out I'm their teacher, they always say, oh, that's a circus room. I feel like sometimes it motivates someone to come to school. Ruby Bridges was brave to go into school. Miss Henry was Ruby Bridges' teacher. You love teaching and the way your state looks at education as if, oh, let's just cut education. Why would you take from the kids? I love Miss Branton. She is the best teacher in the world. And that's him and me. I have a kid that doesn't want to read, but then I add an incentive and that kid reads 5 books in one day. I just want them to want to learn and I want them to love reading. So if I have to purchase something, then I'll do it just for them.
I just want the state of Oklahoma to prove to teachers that you want them to be here. You don't want teachers to say, you know what, I want to go to Texas or Arkansas or Kansas to make more money. If you really value the teachers in Oklahoma, prove it by providing for them. Not just salaries, but also in the classrooms.
Yeah, have a great day.